going on, guys? Welcome back to another Madden 13 video. Please do me a favor, take a moment, hit the like button, as well as subscribe to my channel if you aren't currently. Of course, ask for your criticism of another positive video in the comments section. I'm going to play it at speed and ask you to follow me on Twitter. My username is ShutdownSafety. This, of course, example in Madden 13 of what I want to see from a consistent basis in Madden 14. This is a screenplay in my online CCM as I play the Redskins, who have Tom Brady and Ben Tate. I want to focus on a number of things on this play. First of all, obviously when you talk about screens, you talk about offensive line that wants to chip the defensive line, get out to the second level, start to block, and we see a pretty good example of that here, as number 51 and number 78 kind of run out to the second level after slowing my defensive tackles. Now, the interesting thing here is what happens to the defensive tackles after that. You see number 64 kind of blocks down into Williams, my defensive tackle, and again, I'm not really happy with these animations. Very ragdoll, very lack of stability in the body. Could obviously be refined, could obviously look better, but again, in terms of simulating football, I can't deny that this is the result you want to see. The other thing that's pretty promising here, although there's a bit of a suction block involved, maybe Okoye, my other defensive tackle, kind of passes off rushing the quarterback once he sees that the ball is going to be thrown. And then, of course, like I said, there seems to be a little bit of a suction block here, but again, I like the fact that there was a reaction to the ball being thrown. In terms of my defensive end that I'm controlling, you can obviously see I'm going to come back and try to rush the quarterback, and even though this is going to be a screen, I'm going to be able to impact the play. When I fall down, you can see I come back here and I bump into Ben Tate. That little bump obviously causes him to lose his footing, and although it's very unrealistic the way he gathers his balance, it's enough to slow him down and ultimately lead to a tackle in the backfield. It's those little things that you have mild control over in the game that are promising. Now, taking a look at him getting his balance back, I think it's important we take a note here to see what my defense is doing, because everybody is pursuing to the ball carrier. We come back here, we look at my safety Antrell roll, and you can see he's pursuing down to the ball carrier, as is my other safety, Bob Sanders. Of course, my linebackers, Tom Bahali, my other linebacker, Cavell Connor, and also like the fact that those guards we talked about have blocked out. This is actually Vernon Davis, but you'll see in a minute, the guards have blocked out to the second level here, which is pretty promising. Here both of them are. Number 78 tries to kind of chip off Cavell Connor. So again, more fundamental football being displayed out of this game. In terms of those pursuit angles, they're obviously going to culminate here with Connor and my defensive tackle. Going to come back and make a tackle basically at the line of scrimmage. Want to go back and just watch this at speed from those two players so you guys get a good idea of exactly what goes on here. To me, this is what I want to see. This is solid fundamental pursuit. This is solid lack of engagements from players that aren't going to be making an impact in the play, as Cavell Connor's able to get around defenders. And of course here with the defensive tackle we showed earlier, even though he kind of gets blocked twice, still pursues the ball carrier, comes down and aids in a tackle. Like your guys' opinions on this. Appreciate you sticking around and watching the full video, and of course I'll be back in the week with more.